And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle.
Side out.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Brandon Jennings. George against Bain. George, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that was the common art, changing shots without making contact.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. Los Angeles with another miss. Lead with it. To the left wing. There's Rose with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles trails by 3. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Walker's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Rose. Driving in. And Walker kicks to Bain. Over George. Now the pass to Wade. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Bain. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rose against Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. He's got 16. Over Wade. And it's Leonard missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. 14. On defense, Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Back to George. Pass to Westbrook. And the layup falls.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Rose attacking. It's good. And Philadelphia leads by 6.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Dwayne Wade still showing a little get up and go at the rim. Nice dunk.
Away team foul.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
James Harden, he's checked in for George. Siakam is checked in for Philadelphia. Jennings comes in for Rose.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Harden against Jennings. To the wing on the left. Back to Westbrook. Tucker a screen. Westbrook finds Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
There's Jennings with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Tucker. Still yet to score. Here's the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now Westbrook, following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. Back to Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size and guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
So, for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Bones Island subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Wade trying to break free. And they pick up 2. And it's now 22 points for Brandon Jennings. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 9-point game. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll have the free throw line for 2. Los Angeles shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Jennings puts up a 3. And his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
Blue tip, he ain't bad, he's a and he's 5'6", always breathing down the mic every time he spits.
You're get smarter, wiser.
Yo, stream.
If y'all think he's fast, man.
We on 2K, watching some basketball videos.
What you think?
Gilbert Arenas, some Paul George, and bobbing out, you know?
That's if you really think about it. Right. Like when he gets up right now, and he's like, okay, this is 38-30. What you think 21-22 is looking like, man? Yeah. Worse.
Yeah, you saw the worst of it more than I did, but I tell, like, even the rooks, they be looking in awe, like, damn, you see that? Did I see that? Man, that was nothing the way he used to.
Man, like,
he laid that up.
Like, he was, you know, we played against the young, non-experienced, you know, he came in as a shooting guard, right? So he came in as a shooting guard. I was getting torch shit out here. That shooting guard, then he grew. Yeah. Right? I remember in the playoffs, and that first year, Antoine got it, right? And then we came into the playoffs, and like he's, you know, posted up, and he's taller than Antoine. And I had to whisper, hey, did he grow? Is this supposed to grow? And it was like, I don't think so. And I was like, man, he's bigger than them dudes now, man. And then we was like, put Jared on him. So we had to put Jared Jeffries on him, Jared 6'11". So we tried everything. Like, it was just one of those, and you can just see it like, yeah, if we're going to get him, we got to get him now, because the smarter he gets, the stronger he gets, and we ain't going to get past it. Now, it was just, you can see the writing was on the wall. Like, we was better than them, right? He just outsmarted us.
And a follow-up to that, P shared a story, I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd episode, where there was a possibility where Dante Jones was trying to get you to go to Cleveland.
Yeah, so he was basically playing the middleman because I almost got traded to Cleveland after Indiana. The deal was damn near done. Indiana pulled out, basically like, we're not going to trade into the same division. They pulled out, canceled the trade, and they sent me to Oklahoma. But the deal was damn near done to bring me to Cleveland with Bron.
that
would have been crazy. Yeah, it would have been crazy.
I'm curious if you have any stories, or were there any time throughout your career where you were going to go team up? We see it all the time now, but was there any inner workings where something almost happened during your playing days where you would have been paired with another superstar?
Hell no, we didn't have that goddamn privilege back then, man. Back then, man, we tried to get role players. We tried to get role players, man. Back then, like stars, they cared more about their salary cap and money then, right? Because it wasn't. Today, these owners are more fans than businessmen. Back then, it was businessmen only. So deals we could have put together, like, yo, this is my boy, boom, 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 we can make this deal. I don't think we need him, right? And that was happening, right? A lot of politics was kicking in when you were trying to, put things together. So I didn't have that luxury. And to be honest, I ain't want nobody over there anyway. I like
running the show.
29.3. Yeah. Let me get my score on first, baby. 30. I win when I'm 28, 29. Not right now.
Let me just have fun on the court. I'll go up against anybody.
Yeah.
No fear, Gil.
I do think that happened across all sports now. Like you see football teams load up. You look at the FIFA world, like stars loading up. Basketball, I don't think was the first to do it, or if it was because of the magnitudes. I think the first one we really looked at was when KG and Ray Allen came to Celtics. That was like the most profile one. The biggest one was obviously LeBron going to Miami with Chris Bosh.
That was the one that they made big because KG and them got traded, right? And they traded, right? You know what I mean? Like, they got traded over there, right? You know what I mean? Like, so they don't get blamed for that because there was no collusion between the players. We don't know who the general manager was for Timberwolves, but I'm pretty sure he played for Boston. Right? So let's just be honest. Go on. Celtics ride. Go ahead, take it. Let's keep it alive. So no one looked at that because it was a trade versus players decided we're going to team up. That's why that was pointed out. And back in the day, they were teaming up, but greatness didn't move, right? Which Magic wasn't going to move, somehow, after they win championships, they still got number one picks. Weird, which is crazy. Yeah. Right? So, weird. Right? So you have them, he's not going to move. Same thing with, Larry Bird back then. What was going on in the 80s and the 70s, how they would get number one picks after they were great teams. Same thing with Chicago, right? So those are the three hubs. They didn't have to move. Everybody was coming in. Like Ron Harper, everybody was Dennis Rodman. Like, they were making moves, so those guys didn't get frustrated enough to leave. Right now, when you're sitting there watching peers win championships and then they get bumped in front of you because they got a ring, you're like, wait a minute, well, the guy is 12. Right. 12 you better than me now? Oh, hell no. Now, the ego kicks in like, oh, this is all we need is a ring. Let me go get one of those there. And I think that's where players are now is you're using rings to dictate what my legacy is. So, all right, let me go ahead and get one of those then, and then we can see where I rank.
Didn't have that conversation, yeah.
And that's the unfair part because that wasn't created on greatness, right? Rings wasn't created to establish greatness then, right? It's they're using it now to keep everybody away from greatness. That's the bad part. Like how about this? Just put the two players in bottles and say you can't be better than them, and then judge us regular. Versus saying, oh well, you didn't do it this way. Right. You don't got 3 MVPs and 5. Like, come on, y'all. Right. Because y'all didn't do that to get on that man.
Right. Well, but I mean, through that, like, because obviously the greats, MJ 6, Cole finished with 5. At this point, Brian didn't have any. He makes the move. Now it's like I'm in that conversation. Now you look at KD. KD leaves. Let me get in that conversation. Let me start knocking at that door. Like, you think that's what kind of where players got the idea of like, shit, if rings is what matters, yeah, I need to go.
No, that's what started everybody leaving. But it's a door. It's a fake door because those guys ain't in the door. They're in a whole other door, right? And that's the problem. Like, oh, this is the GOAT door, right? Well, okay, I want some rings, and you realize, hey, Michael Jordan ain't in here, y'all. He ain't in this door, y'all. He's somewhere else. He ain't in this door, right? And it's just one of those things where we're as players, we're factoring in our numbers, right? Our rings, and saying, no, we should be able. I have leading title. I beat him in every stat. Why y'all not putting me in front of him? And the answer is he was the NBA. Right? Magic and Bird held it, right? They held it. They made it exciting. You know, back when it started, you know, it was tape delayed. Half them dudes was sniffed up, right? It was hot in the mud back in the 80s. Right? Even when you talk about the Jordan team, you know, he's talking 80. When I walked in, they was all doing so. Yeah, so when Bird and Magic was, you know, battling, and when Jordan came in, what they seen was a whole different animal, right? You're seeing something that is different, moves different, talks different, approaches the game different, swag phenomenal, right? It's the best thing we've seen. Man, I don't give a fuck what he does. This is the best player we've ever seen, right? It was the eye test, right? 88, 87, 88, like, he literally went from the wings, they took the wings off. He got the logo. They gave him a logo in 88. People don't realize that he got the logo in 88. Right? They took the wings off and said, hey, you got Jordan. Right? So that whole campaign, and that is considered the greatest individual year anybody could have had. That's when he became the best player ever. There was no ring. The rings is just what they get to use now. 6, it was just the way he did it. He carried what we have now, solo mission. It's hard to beat solo mission with stats. LeBron can win 6 rings right now. So they're not giving it to him. Right? You're not giving a dude who started this joint. Right? It's just it's tough to do. It's tough. Like, you know, so basically everybody just fighting for second.
Yeah, that's an interesting take.
But you're talking about 88, 89, right? They're saying he's the best player in the world who's ever played this game. You got somebody with 11 rings. That's all I did. Just like this. Right? Then you have, you know, same thing with Wilt. No matter what it is, it wasn't against like 70, 80 when it merged, and you had the best in the world all in one building. That's when stats really matter. Yeah. When everybody in the world is all together. Right? Julius Erving, all of them, George Gervin. Yeah, now we're going to see. So when he came and, like, oh, what's this? This is God right here. This is him.
Yeah.
Right?
And everybody defends him, too. Like, he was doing that while being hand checked. He was doing that while no D3. Like, he was doing that while, like, everybody has the defense for why he is the greatest of all time.
And that's the frustrating part, because I'm a Jordan fan, so I fight for all of them, right? The problem ain't that you're fighting for, you know, his greatness. You're saying all his positives on why he is, but everybody's negative on why they shouldn't be. Right? That's the problem. Why you got to use all the negatives on why this person can't be good. And that's what I'm like, well, like what negatives do you hear about Magic game, Jordan game? Well, you don't hear nothing negative about their game, but they can tell you all ours.
Right.
Shit, motherfucker couldn't go left, he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. They couldn't even dribble. Right. They couldn't even dribble the ball. What are you talking about? God damn! You telling me Bill Russell was this great? He averaged 16 points, 18 points, and every other black person averaged 30.
Right.
I thought 30, 40. This motherfucker.
It was one interesting, and I take nothing away from his greatness, but it was one interesting stat I looked at. Man shot like 40-something% as a big man. against the competition back then. And I was like, you're playing it at the rim. Like, how did you shoot? It was like low or mid 40% for his career.
Yeah, because it was a 70-80.
Wolf was like 78.
He was a hustle player.
Yeah.
That's what he was. He was just our hustle player. That's what he was. He was just a hustle player. They didn't pass him the ball. He just got the ball off the backboard. They gave it to him. Then he'd do something, but he wasn't an offensive threat, right? Every other black person in the league averaged 30 plus, but he was just block shots, get it off the glass, put it up, but he wasn't part of the offense.
Yeah, there's no knock, big Bill, no knock. Rest in peace. No, it just you know how people they coming for you, Pete. All love to Big Bill Russell. He's a legend.
None of them ever watched the
interesting stat.
None of them ever watched the game.
Yeah, exactly.
None of them. You know what I mean? It's like it was so funny. You start they nitpick, but when you start nitpick, they get all offended.
Right.
You know, how's the 80s suck? I guarantee you tell the 80s, can the 70s or the 60s guard them, they will laugh. But then you mad that the 2000s, 2010s, and the 90s will laugh at the 80s.
Right.
Yeah. Every year gonna laugh at the one behind. Like, y'all ain't got the moves we got. Shut up.
Right.
Same thing. The 80s was saying about the 70s and the 60s. Y'all ain't got our moves. Shut up.
I want to take it back on LeBron again, because I know you and him go way back. I used to, because I'm on the show, I heard that y'all had a lot of times playing poker when y'all was up in Cleveland with him and Rich Paul. Definitely want to know a little bit about that. Yeah, and that ain't the only thing you did for LeBron. I heard that you gave him a lot of game when it came to Bronny, when you had to develop him when he was getting ready to go to Sierra Canyon. So I want to know, what advice did you share with him?
So when it came to like the gambling, he actually wasn't involved. Like just Richard, no. He was whenever we came, because usually we came in like because Larry was on the team, so we'll come in. If he came in like early that day before the game, we'll go and then play cards, and then mostly it was because we played him in the playoffs. So he'd just be watching game tape. Like, that ain't gonna work over there, man. You don't need to write that down. I ain't running that play. And then we played, which was the most expensive game.
Yeah.
That I've ever played in Blu-ray, which is weird because everybody's broke. Damon Jones, Richie Paul wasn't making no money, goddamn. But they playing 100, 500 a hand, right? Today, Damon Jones owed me rent money. He owed me money today. Hey man, somebody call Damon. Come on, goddamn money.
What day you want it back? What day you need your money back?
I mean, like, my day can't spend me for guns, It was fun. We had fun. So, when Brian them came out this way, he hit me in the DM and said, yo, my son gonna be at, it was Heritage. He said he's gonna be working out with Dribble Too Much. He put some eyes on him. He said, I'm a little worried. Right? I'm a little worried. He's getting ready. He's in 8th grade, getting ready to go 9th. I said, I bet. Went there watching him, and I hit him back and I said, yo, y'all probably got the same speed, probably got the same passing skills, IQ damn near the same. At this age, he probably jumps a little bit higher, probably a little bit stronger. He can definitely shoot better and dribble better. Right? He was like, yeah, that's right. And then, so he was like, yo, can you train him? So, yeah, I take him down to UCLA, was putting him through the work, right? And then I had another kid with me, Sky Clark. Sky was a lot better, right? And then they're playing one-on-one. I got my son in there with him, right? My son was young, right? So, and I told Brian he's getting beat on. I was like, man, stand up for yourself, man. No, come on, man, stand up for yourself. And then the look he gave me. Got the ball, bro. Got the ball, came down. Euroed with the pop, just pounded like a Kawhi palm. Boom, and went to the rim. I'm like, oh.
That shit is scary.
Ran the cruise. 5-0'd all of them. Yeah. And then I called Brian. Yeah, you ain't got to worry. I said the only thing he had to worry about was him playing the right way. I said, Bronny playing the right way takes away from what's inside of him. Right? And I think that's what's holding him back, that he plays the right way. Right?
What do you mean by that?
He follows rules. He don't want to jaywalk.
Yeah.
He gonna go to the light, take the left, take the left, right to get to the other side versus just. And when it's time to just say, man, fuck the rest of these players, I gotta go. He gonna still believe in his teammates.
Yeah.
When sometimes you can't.
You got to see Bronny. Have you got the opportunity to do a workout with Bryce yet? And what do you see in him?
No, yeah. So I used to work them both out, and Bryce was too young for my workouts, right? So I had to be careful with him, and very intelligent too, right? Like we'll do like pick and roll splits, and I'm like, I'm gonna just mix it up, and no matter what we did to Bryce, he read it perfect every single time. He might have lost the ball, but you can see the concept of he knew what he wanted to do. From there, it was just perfected his dribbling skills. But he probably might be the smartest one out of them.
Have you seen him recently? I know that was when he was younger.
I know he got the hype.
Yeah.
He got it.
He's a go-getter.
Yeah. On the subject of NBA kids and NBA sons, Elijah Arenas, your son, one of the nation's, high school biggest scorers in the country. He's already decorated as highly talented, highly scouted and a big time player in high school. How are you helping him throughout his career at this point? We talked a little bit about the mindset of having him be an alpha first in high school and going that route opposed to playing with other talent to get that that dog in him. How are you kind of helping him in his career going?
It's usually game to game. He gets frustrated, and I tell them, I said, look, listen, this is the process. This is your process, right? This is your journey. Your journey is considered the mud right now, right? You're playing 1-on-5, 2-on-5, and then, you're going to get frustrated because you pass these guys the ball and they're supposed to make the play, but they don't have your talent. You can't think of them with the same skill set as you, right? Your job is to elevate them, show them how to work to be usable, right? Setting picks, rebounding, right? If you wake up at 6 o'clock, you should be calling them, right? You're going into the gym, you should be telling them to get some extra work in so they can understand, right, what you do. But you sitting there yelling at somebody that they can't do what you do, right? So you got to understand how to bring your calm down, right, and understand not to get frustrated, because what happens is when you get frustrated and you feel like the game's over and y'all up 5, what you think happened to them? Well, the leader think we lost, so we lost, right? That ends up happening. So just understanding that, and then understanding that your success is nothing, right? You haven't even faced demons yet, right? There's people that you done beat up on that's sitting there looking at your score every day, training to get back. You got to worry about that player, right? You got to worry about players that's not even in this country. You got to worry about there's your name, that list is nothing. So you have to work on the fear that someone's coming to take what you want. So that means you got to wake up every day, train every night, study, get better. You don't have no time to sit in glory, because high school ain't glorified. And it's just a place. You got to get to college, no matter what you do in college, and then that where you get tested to see if you're a real basketball player is in the NBA, and when you get there, you cannot hide. Right? If you ain't ready, goddamn it, they're gonna let you know you ain't ready. They're gonna break you. So you gotta load up your shots now. I even told him, I said, hey, your days of shooting like Steph Curry, brother, is over. Nah, you done missed that window, goddamn it. Yeah, you ain't putting shots in like Steph Curry did. Like, you can't get that good. You gotta start when you're like 8, 9 working on that shot. Yeah. And I said, every day I even put it in math. I said, you supposed to shoot 200 shots a day, 365, this is what it looked like. Right? Every day you miss, this is how many more shots you got to make and take. So every day you miss shooting, it gets harder on the back end.
I'm on my way now. I just had my son. He's 2 now, and he's, man, love basketball. Like, wrapped all around it, right? And so for you, how much of it, like, because I a lot of times when I watch highlights and stuff like that, I see your son on Instagram and stuff. You in the stands, right? How much of that, like, you, like, because I know your son got to be like, man, fuck the coach talking about. What you say, Dad?
Nah. See, I don't let him do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you strictly just, when I'm there, I'm Dad.
I'm a
that's
fan.
Coach. Okay.
When I'm there, I'm a fan. I'll boo. That's trash,
yeah.
right? And I'm cheering.
Yeah.
Right. I wait till like the next day, and we talk about like plays, like what do you think about here, right? And then my father is in training, right? I'm a stickler for training, like I'll make him cry in training, right? And that's in the game. You play the game how you see fit, right? You don't look over here like I'm preparing you to play against wolves, right? If you see sheep, run over them. Because one of them sheep might turn into a wolf and you got to face it one day. So, when it's time to play, you see it how you fit. I'm not sitting there yelling, pass the ball, shoot the ball, don't do this, what you doing, what you that? Like, damn, shut up. I'm like, I'll go to your job tomorrow. Push the button, send the fax, answer the phone, get the coffee. That shit is out there. Hey, what's wrong with y'all, man? Got them kids out there stressed out to the motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to sit at the free throw line shaking. Like, he ain't gonna make this. What you talking about? You better make it. He ain't.
Is your son like you on the court? Like, not too?
He quiet. They don't say nothing. You don't know if he's balling or not.
Yeah.
That's,
That guy, you know what I mean? You don't know what kind of game.
That's a killer.
You don't walk in there and you're like, so how's he doing? Motherfucker, I just walked in here too. Shit, I don't know. Shit, how you doing? My daughter? Oh, yeah, I can tell. Right away. There's sprouting. Okay, she having a good game.
Yeah.
She's sitting there. Oh, man. God damn. Shit. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo, we here. I got to cheer up. Yeah, I got to cheer up. Son, you don't know what you get. He just even killed. Yeah, he just even.
How to do that boy practice every day? You got any practice on the weekends? No days off?
Ain't no days off. Yeah.
You practice today?
Yeah.
What do you have to do today?
Before, like, we get 300-400 shots up before school.
I'm curious, did that take time? Because obviously, you being his dad, and I'm kind of thinking of, like, for Paul, like, obviously he was raised in basketball, but how much would you say, not forced him, there's that, it's got to be tough in his shoes too, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I got to be like my dad, whatever it may be. He probably gets compared to you all the time, but when did you kind of see him like, okay, he wants to do this, you know what I mean?
So he started off as a soccer player.
Okay.
He was a soccer guy. They're sitting there like, this is bullshit. Yeah, boy. What the hell is this? Did he score? I mean, that's all my kids play soccer first. And then I got a call from a coach who runs the Cavs program here, Coach Darryl. He said, hey, man, you got a son by the name of Elijah? I was like, yeah. What happened? He's like, yeah, he just came to my program. My son? He's like, yeah, he ain't that good. I was like, oh, no. He don't play basketball, man. He don't play basketball.
That's a sick
But
call.
one thing my son did have, he can dribble.
Yeah.
Because, you have balls around the house, and I used to just put him through little dribbling drills. So when he got out there, he knew how to dribble. He just had no concept of what basketball was.
Yeah.
He just knew he got the ball. He knew how to dribble, right? So Big Boy's son, Jaden Alexander, put him on, right? It was, schoolmates. Trying out for this team, so that's how he got to play basketball. He was doing it just because his friends was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I didn't really push him because he was street trash, right? And then, scores for first bucket. Then he started getting a little bit better. Dad, can you train me? Right? So I started training him a little bit. And then once he like felt like, oh, I like this, he just left soccer. School, Sierra got mad at me. Like, he's our best player in the second grade and the third grade team. Like, what are you doing? Like, I ain't do shit. I ain't do nothing. Right. And then from there, I told him like you're not ready for my training when you are ready to be trained by me. Just understand that I'm training you like a pro. I'm not training you like 10, 11, 12. I'm training like a pro. And when you ready, that's just let me know you ready. And then when he came, it's like, okay, I want to train. And that's when I was like working out with Bronny and them. It's like, I want to train. I bet. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear them.
So now it's not like pulling teeth. Like he expects.
So the one thing he do have is he's coachable, right? Like you put him anywhere, he gonna sit there. You tell him run through the wall, he'll run through the wall. He'll ask you after he done got hit, like why'd I do that? You know what I mean? So that's the one thing that he got going. That he's coachable.
Yeah. What's training? Because we had Gordon here, and Gordon talked about he was training with Cole. It was just an extensive amount of work and crazy hours they were training at. What's a Gilbert and Elijah training session look like?
Depending on what day it is, in the mornings, like we'll get up like 5:30, so he has practice. So an hour and a half. The first 30 minutes is just all dribbling drills, right? All dribbling and running drills. Like so, after each drill, he has to do 20 squats and then line drills, right? And then we go to the next drill, 20 squats, line drills, and then we'll get into just shooting, right? So if we're working on, pull-ups, right? You got 50 pull-ups and then 50 pull-ups for contact, right? Just working on your pull-up game because, cone, there's going to be a player here. So it's like, this player's going to do this. This player's going to reach here. So you have to understand where hands are going to be to understand what you're looking at, right? So after the first 30 minutes, I'm killing your legs in your workout, right? So if you dunk it, you just got to be really athletic. Right? You just gotta be really athletic. So it's just more mental, just the mental of just doing it over and over and not get bored with making shots. What happens with young kids today is you tell them I need one dribble pull up, right? Just one dribble, we're gonna do 50 makes of this. After 10 makes, they wanna start adding shit. Add a little step back, step side, what did I just say? I said pull up, regular. We gonna add the shit later. That's gonna be the next 50 and the next 50. So, me it's more high value than the same movement. So that movement becomes normal. Right? So when you're in the game and you come up, boom, he done backed up, just pulled up. Right? So then from there, go to school, work out, and then we got lifting right after, and then we got more shooting, more dribbling, posting up. So, I got sheets on sheets.
Bold, juicy, beefy, grilled. There's a lot of ways to describe the flame-grilled flavor of Burger King. But one thing's for certain, it's not the same without the...
So it's a full day.
Yeah. He already in the NBA.
Right. It's a full day. I know as well.
2K?
Hey,
no 2K. I used to watch it. So like with Cole, that's where I seen it, right? We think we know how to work out until we see some motherfucker working out. Right? We got our little mojo, what makes us good, and then you see somebody who's in this whole other level. And I used to go to the game when we played Lakers. I'll come to the game like 3 o'clock, and that's when they be working out. And he'd be elbow, one dribble, pull up, jump. Right, you jump. He comes right after you. Right, 500, same spot, same movement, hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Right, there was one time where he tried to fire his trainer because the trainer wasn't fouling him as hard as Raja Bell would. Wait, Raja Bell, nigga, you playing us tonight? Raja Bell. You got the Wizards. I had to go look at when did they play the Suns? Hey, play the Suns the next month. You over here working out for Raja Bell. Yeah. But that's where his intensity, the hardest defender that defended him, that's how he trained. So he's training that when he goes up and Raja came down and he was going to go up, Raja hit him. So that's how he took 500 shots. Going up, someone's coming down, hitting him, and he still got to put it up. And I'm sitting there like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I understood that the repetition the consistency, playing it in real time, is what was different than what anyone else was doing. Is going through that motion for real. None of that lollygagging. I'm for real. Like, it's real. Like, his training was like, he ain't gonna have nothing for the night.
Talk about unreal. When this episode dropped, it'll be nearly the 4-year anniversary of Kobe's passing. After you retired, you saw Kobe, y'all had a conversation. Basically, Kobe gave you some jewels and some gems to take with you. Can you share what that conversation was like?
Yeah, so I was IG trolling. Yeah, I guess that's what got me excited. And he was like, "Man, when you gonna stop being an idiot on social media and get into coaching?" Right? And the ideal of coaching was like, man, I don't like these parents. Man, they all think their kid's sorry, and I'm gonna be sitting there, proving points. You think you're good? Your son good? Go on, get in here, little man. This your son working. This what you paying for? Like I'm gonna do that, right? So the idea of just going through that, I was like, nah. So seeing him at the Mama Gym every time. You gonna coach? You gonna coach? Right? And I'm like, oh yeah. He was like, well, yeah, I'll get that. Then he was after my daughter because he had the girls team, right? So he already has Zebo's daughter, and because they practice in Orange County, he was like, I'm gonna get my daughter off. Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. And the pass to George. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the way.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thomas. That's it.
Go to Orange County every day after school, right? You got to get her there, then come back. She come back at 11 o'clock, and if she don't practice, she gonna come off the bench, and I ain't got that type of daughter. Yeah, she gonna be sitting there talking, oh, these girls suck, and I ain't like that. We gonna do that. Can't do that to the mama girl. So, and this is the weird thing, right? So, I'm having a bad night, right? Like tossing and turning, right? Knees hurting, like fuck, my shit hurt, right? Foggy outside, right? It's that that cold. You don't know yet, but you got to be bad. Them knees kick in and start getting cold outside, rainy. You can feel it, right? The boys was in Oakland, right? So the boys team is in Oakland, so they playing in the Oakland tournament. And I called the coach and said, "Hey man, I want to coach, man. I think I'm gonna do it, man." He goes, "Oh shit, what age group you want?" And I said, "I want give me like the 13, but I want to play 15. The 13 group, I want to play 15. And I want to play up. And I want to pick my team. I want you putting on, family members and shit on my team. I don't want these random kids." Yeah. So he's like, all right, cool, this is great, right? Sitting there playing video games, man. And then my boy texted me. And then I read it. I was like, okay. Kobe who? Kobe Bryant. Man, stop, come on, man. I know you don't like him, man, but don't do that, man. Come on, stop playing, man. And then And then I started reading it, and then I'm looking like, wait, hold on. And then trying to put it all together, like, why is he over here? Why is he in? And then I'm like, oh shit, they did have, and people don't know this, I was the first one to text that his daughter was probably there. Because I was like, they have a game at 9 o'clock. So if he's flying and his daughter had to be in somebody, don't put that on her, erase that. And I erased it, like, okay, you're right. Because, you know what I mean, I'm not knowing, I'm just putting, the shit just going in my head like, oh shit, wait, they got a game at 9. His daughter's probably with him if they were going to the Mamba game. Like, and then that's what happened. So it was so weird that the day I said I was going to coach and finally, you know, put his wish in or his demand for me, that happened. Right, so that hurt more. Damn, that hurt. And you know what I mean? It was just one of those things that
are you into coaching now?
I tried.
You tried it, just
I won. Yeah. I won. I got me some chips. I got some chips under me. Right? And what I realized is these parents are too sensitive for someone like me. Right? I had to call timeout a couple times because the parents want me to take the press off.
The opposing team, or
the fuck's for? Right. Y'all can't get the ball on the court. Why would I want to take it off so you can dribble up the court? Like, y'all might as well play on this team. You want to get the ball on the court? And I had to tell press. So you want me to take the press off so you can feel better about it. How does that help your team, the players? That we got to purposely not play hard so they can do what? Do you think that's going to make them better? Or us giving them this ass whooping, and then going home and realizing they're not that good, and they get the training and that anger kicks in. Because I can tell you right now, I take this press off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to babysit y'all kids, and I'm going to tell my kids, just let them score, and then treat them like some babies. Go on, score, baby. Go on, score, baby. I'll do that. Make it look real stupid, right? So which one do you want? Do you want your kids to score, and I make fun of them, or we keep the press on?
And they learn from it. Yeah.
Keep the press on. All right, keep beating them by 100.
Yeah.
And then I realized game after game, like these parents, they think basketball is right. This sportsmanlike conduct is some real shit.
Yeah.
Like it's a real thing. Like you're up 20. Okay, y'all can take the press off and give us a chance. That's
not how that works.
I'm gonna sub in some more dogs.
It's not how that works.
Damn, like, come on, man. Like think about I'm sorry. I'm telling y'all right now. I've been sitting on the bench every goddamn game. Right? The only action I got was a layup drill. Layup lines for 3 minutes, and I gotta sit here the whole game, and you telling me when I finally get in the game to take it easy? Shit, he's crazy as hell.
Man, it goes crazy.
They got to go a whole hour and a half to get here to play these 2 minutes, and I'm about to play these 2 minutes.
And they probably gonna play harder than what the players played before them.
That's what I said. This is my moment. They don't think about that, man.
So basically you stopped coaching because they would let you press?
Nah, they won't let me man. I got kids, man. I got kids that came all the way and spent $300 in the room from Vegas. I gotta tell them, hey man, just go out there and don't play hard. Like, God, man, they trying to get some playing time, man.
Oh my God.
I go in there and like, hey coach, they can't even bring the ball up the court. I can get like 3 steals. Yeah, son, but they gonna kick us out. They gonna do like, I can't tell my kid, he weak. Get it.
I do want to ask y'all your relationship with Cole during y'all playing days. Like, did y'all have a strong connection during y'all playing days, competing against each other? What was that? Because you had some iconic moments here in LA and versus Colvin specifically. That's well documented.
Carparts.com has everything I need for my projects. Whether I'm working on my truck or fixing the family car, with fast shipping, they make finding the right parts easy.
Carparts.com for every part of your journey.
It was like an assassin and an apprentice coming up, right? So, I used to go there like at 3:30, right? I'll sit in the stands, let him go first, right? Just watching. And then he'll leave, and then I'll come. Right? Around 2006, 2007, he'll start later, right? And he'll stay there knowing that I'm going to be waiting. He'll stay there until other players came. So when other players came of mine, now I got to shoot on the court with everybody else. No, so this is 2005-06 where he did that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is what we doing now. He holding me hostage so I can't get no shots up.
Yeah.
I bet. So 2006-07, the game where I scored 60, right? I just got on the court, fuck it. We ain't playing these games no more, right? And so I said, hey, is he looking? He was like, nah, it's back to you. So I was like, all right, listen, I'm gonna just shoot. And then eventually just start like 35 in a row, 40, 35, 36 in a row, 37 in a row, right? So I said, let me know when he looked, right? So he said it out loud and he said, Kobe looked. He was like, yeah, Kobe looking right now. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Right? I was like, hell yeah, got his ass, made his ass look. That's all I needed, made his ass look. Right? Come on, you hit 35, 36. That's all I needed right there. Dang, I needed that. So it was one of those things where we really it was real competition, right? It's like Kobe's one of those dudes where he wanted an assassin to go against, right? He didn't want you, hey man, I'm a big fan of yours, man. But nah, he wants somebody like, yo, I'm about to bust your ass tonight. And you going at him, right? That just, he wanted that. He wanted to see like how great he was. And the only way he can see that is if you are a Titan too, right? So when you look at some of the people that he put on his team, right? It's all the people who stood up to him. Metal World Peace, Matt Barnes, right? After they, come play with me. Like those are the type of guys he wanted, right? So he was one of those dudes that he was going to test you at all times. Like, he'll call you 3 o'clock in the morning. What you doing? Nothing. All right, I'm about to be in the gym. Let's go shoot. Let's see if you say, oh, nah, man, I'm tired out. Because once you say, nah, he off you. He don't want to work. And that's the mind games in play. Oh, you ready to black out? Black out. Yeah, we just gonna keep going until we pass out. We just gonna keep going until we pass out.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Right, because he just wants to see the facial expression for the most part.
Yeah.
The contact. I mean, you're dealing with a real soldier, man. Like, so he wants to see who he can count on. Because if you can't, if you scared to put in work with him, then what about the people you don't know? You're going to be afraid of Vince Carter and all these. You're going to respect them, and that's how he looked at it. So you can see, like, when he didn't fuck with you mostly because when he put that test out, you failed it.
I know I heard AI talk about this when AI got the best of him in one game. After that game, AI said Kobe was just living in the hotel room, breaking shit and throwing shit. At that point, I guess he looked up or trained or found a way to train or be like a shark or some shit about the shark story. I don't know if you...
I never heard that one.
Yeah, it was something like he wanted to learn how sharks, like, he just went through this whole loophole of how sharks attack, how sharks, that's the mind space, the mental space he was in after playing AI. AI got the best of him that night. I only asked that because I know when you went for the 60 piece, was there any, Kobe talking or any stories you heard after that, what Kobe was like?
Oh yeah, he called Karan when we was on the plane.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. Just tell him to be ready when we come to DC. You know what I mean? Yelling in the back. The black mongoose got you. The black mongoose. Because they said because we was talking shit, and then Brandon, he was like, tell me the black mongoose. I don't know the black mongoose got you. Like just yelling shit. And they was like, what's the black mongoose? That was like the black mamba and the black mongoose. They each other's enemy.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all trying to get me killed, man. Y'all trying to get me killed. But I knew when he was coming. And when people say, was your best game the 60? Nah, not for Kobe. My best game was the 37. The reason is he said I wasn't going to score 20. And I took that as a personal challenge. One, there's no way you're holding me to 20. I don't give a fuck who is in your back line. That's one. Because before the 60, I was already averaging 32 against him. Right? So you already get, because you don't move very well left to right. And I'm not a shooting guard, I'm a guard, right? So I'm coming downhill all the time. So all the little hand checking, that didn't work.
if I'm
Right.
straight lining you. So the team already knew. Hey, as long as he guards me, it's one-on-one. Don't even call me plays. Get the fuck out of there. Right? It's one-on-one because this ain't about the win. This is about, am I going to stand up that an assassin's coming? So he had 39, I had 37. That's where I gained my respect. 60, no, you shot a lot of free throws. What happens when I say I'm coming? Let's see what you. And that's what the stand, so he respected the 37 more than he respected the 60.
Bars.
I got one more question for you. So I don't know if you saw the video that he posted on his YouTube. Don't say anything. But I'm just curious, if Gilbert were to shoot 100 3-point shots right now, how many do you think he'd make out of 100?
I think I saw this. Yeah. I don't know, 90 something.
How many did you make? Because you're doing the shooting competition.
It was like 95, 96 back then.
I'm curious just because I post up like my church league and I'll try to make 5. It takes me a couple times to make 5. So when I was watching it, you were the only one in the gym. I was just curious. Was that the first take that you did when you knocked out it? It was like 85 or something like that.
No, it was first take.
Okay.
Yeah, it was because I was challenging Nick. So it was challenging Nick for 20 grand, and he didn't show up. So I said, let me just film and see what I was gonna get.
Yeah. Didn't you just post one like yesterday though? You just did one for the shooting competition and you were counting. Was that your first take?
Yes, that was live.
Okay.
Yeah, that was that live? Because I did shooting live too. So I just turned my live on and just shoot. But I'm in there all goddamn day anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can lock in. Like, my hands bleeding, so I got to start wearing tape. When you start shooting a lot, it's ever since I was little, that's one thing I do. I can lock in and just blank out and then be there 2-3 hours and not even realize.
I want to ask you one more question too. What NBA star today was in your video? I want to ask you that earlier.
Probably early Dame. Early Dame. There's a new Dame. There's other Dame. And probably a little bit of James Harden on understanding how to get fouled. Okay. Right. So it was just a mixture of the two. Right. Because people didn't realize that I posted up a lot.
I was going to say that. It's a hard comparison because those two don't post up.
So, like, if we was playing you guys, you and Kawhi would guard me the whole time to keep me out of the post. Because for the most part, if any guard, back then, Jason Kidd was probably the biggest guard. Other than that, everybody was smaller, and, so I'm just posting up the whole game. So when you look at highlights, you'll see majority just 2s and 3s sticking. Which now it's more foot speed there. For the most part, I'll send the post all the day. But highlights back then, they only gonna show the game winners and the big shots.
Right.
They're not gonna show. I'm sitting there just posting everybody up.
Right. I gotta ask this as well because Paul Pierce was always on Instagram Live and the show with KG saying, I can give you a couple corner threes. Like I can still, play in the league right now, give you a couple wide open threes. You think you can still give some run in the league?
Wait, wide open? I can give you wide open.
I'm just saying, like, Paul Pierce believes he can still play.
Oh, play? No.
So that one no, you don't think nothing.
Tell that nigga shut up, man. We see what you look like at the end. Right there, he acting like we be acting like we finished averaging 30. No, we finished averaging 4 and 5. 10 years ago. I remember my Memphis days. I was back in 2011 and 12. In 2023, hell no. Crazy as hell. I don't mind taking wide open
Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Edwards. And it's Milton in at the small forward. From deep, Rose. Nice start.
And at the heart, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
McLaughlin pass to Milton. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep. Inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Rose up top. Driving in. Outside for Irving. Pass to Walker. Lets the three fly. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for McLaughlin. And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high-arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
It's both from the stripe. And we've played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Here's Gobert. Back to Bain. This one for three. Trades. Triple. Bain's got 16 points.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Bain. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Reid. No made baskets yet. Edwards with it. Pulls it from the top of the key. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Here's Jennings. He's guarded by Conley. Jennings, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Conley passes to Milton. Back to Conley. Just blocked. It's out of bounds to Minnesota. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Philadelphia. Rose comes in for Wade. Here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Bain with it. He's picked up by Conley. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. The three from Bain. On target from Reid. Bain's got 19 points.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Bain against Milton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anthony Edwards.
Number 32, Anthony Towns.
Conley passes to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing for 3, Conley. Siakam pulls down the board. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep, Bain. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. He's got 22.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Conley taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. Brown, he's checked. In for Milton. And Conley drops them both. A minute 15 left in the half. Pass to Bain. Rose outside. Driving inside. It's good. Has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Daniels. Here's the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, and for Towns. Great awareness at the offensive end.
Here's Jennings. Pass to Bain. Rose outside. Launches a 3. And there's Bain. The assist from Rose.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Towns. Brown finds McDaniels. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The three from Bane. The long distance three. Got 28 points for the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Bane in at the three, the small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
First team foul.
The baseline J is on the way. Deflected by Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Jennings, still no points. Pass to Bane. 4-3. And the three. Corner goes.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responded. He can carry the load.
With the step back. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great... understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
He's off on the first. That one's no good.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Here's Bane. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. From deep, Bane fires it. The triplet. Bane's got 36 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And Minnesota calls time here. Gobert finds McDaniels. From deep, Conley. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Bane. Towns. With a rebound. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. It's Edwards on the wing. To end the run. There's the drive. And he lays it. Edwards has got 6.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Bane. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for 2, Desmond Bane.
Free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
It kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And the basket by Bane.
Both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Shot from 12. Edwards can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bane. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 40.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Well, Grant, some think Gobert is just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Conley. Towns outside. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Bane from deep three-point range. Fires the 3. Kept alive. And another shot. Yes, on the jumper. He's got 46.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Pass to Gobert. Towns against Siakam. Towns can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's
timeout,
Rose.
timeout.
He's got 5, and Philadelphia calls time here. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. Irving looking around. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Counted from distance.
I
level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see. They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me. Cause I got the energy, I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma level up the energy. I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma switch it up. Hey, give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. I got the move. Some room, get out of my way. Give me some room.
Ears. Triple decker PB&J. What's up for dinner tonight? 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. One of the two. Come on.
How you feeling?
I'm standing here with former NBA tough guy Truck, the proud father of Prince, a possible X factor in this year's NBA's finals. Truck, how do you feel?
I feel good, Larry. Thanks.
Over the course of your career, you had front row seats to a number of deep playoff runs. Any advice you have for Prince heading into tonight's game?
Well, it ain't too much I can tell him that he don't already know, but yeah, I share some things with him.
What did you share?
It is a perfect June night in downtown Dallas, and Big D is dressed up and ready to go. Welcome to Dallas for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Heat lead the series 2-1. Hi, everyone, with the czar, Mike Fratello, and the terrific Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. The last 2 games have come down to the final shot. Mike, do we expect that again tonight?
Oh, I do. These are 2 evenly matched teams led by former MVPs. The X factor for me, Prince. Can he slow down LeBron James? That is the battle that I am looking forward to.
Mike, that's a terrific point. And Clark, the Mavs trailing this series 2-1. And they're at home in this one. Is this a must-win for them?
It is. If Dallas falls behind 3-1, they will not come back against LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. It's too difficult. Dirk Nowitzki has been huge this series. They need others like Prince, J.J. Barea, Sean Marion to rise up, score so it's not all on Dirk.
After years of losing with the Clippers, Prince decided to sign with Dallas. He was a 20-point-per-game scorer in Los Angeles, but he joined the Mavs to win a title. Good move by Prince. He's 3 wins away from a ring.
And for the Miami Heat and their coach, Eric Spoelstra, their 13-year veteran Mike Bibby runs the point. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, the superstar wing duo. All-star Chris Bosh at the 4. And Joel Anthony is the center. And the lineup for a hungry Mavericks team looking to even this series. Their head coach is Rick Carlisle. 10-time All-Star Jason Kidd is at the point. The other guard spot, Prince, the defensive stopper. Do-it-all athlete Sean Marion is the wing. 2007 MVP Dirk Nowitzki plays the power forward. And the 7-footer Tyson Chandler in the middle. One of the many storylines tonight, Prince trying to win a title. Change the narrative around his career. And for more, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Prince's decision to come here was a bit of a surprise, giving up scoring for a chance at a ring. Of course, Prince came into the NBA as a high school player. There was tons of hype around him, and Prince finally seems to have found his place in the league, and that's great to see. Guys?
Good stuff, David. That's a Hall of Fame report if I've ever heard one. You know, Mike, Prince with a huge opportunity tonight.
Fair or not, when we look back at someone's career, we always ask, did you win a ring? And for Prince, winning this series and the title will drastically improve how he's looked at.
Now in his 9th year in the league, Prince has embraced the role of defensive stopper in Dallas.
Taking on Kobe during the conference semifinal sweep of the Lakers, Kevin Durant of OKC in the conference finals, now it's LeBron in the finals. Prince doing a great job against these 3 superstars.
James, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. On the wing, and it's Prince. That time on the assist by Marion. Prince has got 8 points.
If Prince is scoring the ball, the Mavs are in great shape.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Coach not pleased with this run at all. I like the timeout right here.
Yeah, they need a minute to catch their breath here, because right now, the opposition is running all over them.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Mike Bibby. On defense, Dallas. Pass to Chalmers. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clock at 6. Wade dishes to Haslem. James wide open. An early hoop for LeBron James. The Heat need him to get going.
Only 17 points for LeBron last game. Miami was lucky to win Game 3 despite that.
And Clark, of course, Prince's dad, Truck, was an NBA player. And by the way, probably my favorite. But there could be a third-generation NBA player in this family as well. Wouldn't that be interesting?
It sure would be, Kevin. Prince's son, MP, he's still quite young now. Hasn't even started high school yet. But Prince was telling us that he can already tell that MP is a special talent. MP loves to shoot with his dad, already showing serious promise. Keep an eye on that one.
Prince kicks to Marion. Back to Prince. The 3. Good for Prince. He's entered double figures in game 4.
Rick Carlisle has to love what Prince is giving them offensively.
The Heat trail by 7. The matchup everyone is tracking tonight, Mike. Prince defending the great LeBron James. What a challenge. Wow.
But Prince is more than up to the task. LeBron's size, athleticism, and skill make him so difficult to check. It's a tough assignment, but Prince is willing to do the work.
Now here's James. He has 7. Anthony, no one around. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Kidd passes to Prince. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now LeBron. Wade outside. Lets the 3 fly, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Prince, he's been making things happen for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to Dallas for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Miami leading the series 2-1. Mavericks leading by 5. For some changes, Chandler's checked in for Hayward. Prince comes in for Butler. Jason Kidd is subbed in for J.J. Barea. And then for Miami, James checked in for Jones. Dwayne Wade comes in for Mike Miller. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marion's checked in. And here's Bibby. Pass to James. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good from the left block. James has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And it's Marion in the corner. Back to Prince. On the wing, Marion. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Prince can't hit. You know, Mike, we knew so much about LeBron before he even entered the pros. The expectations have been insane. How much would a title mean to LeBron James?
Things had gotten untenable. In Cleveland. This is why he came to Miami, to earn a ring. If he can get a title, you're talking about a player who has accomplished everything at 26 years old.
Here's James following the score by Dallas. Back to Bibby. Wade against Prince. From deep, James. Wade. And Wade with the bucket. Such an elite player.
Amongst two guards, only Kobe is better. D. Wade is playing at an incredible level.
And that's Prince at time on the assist by Kidd. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the desire from Prince, impressive. A strong take that time. Looking like his dad Truck out there.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead. It is cut to just 1 on the basket from LeBron.
The teardrop, just a wonderful shot to have in your bag.
You know, you watch Prince guarding LeBron tonight, Clark. His dad, Truck, you know him well, also drew some very tough assignments over his career.
Yeah, I'd certainly say. Truck checking Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan during his career. Of course, they're really different players. Truck was a grinder, entering the league after going in the 3rd round. Prince, a 2002 lottery pick out of high school. So a big difference there. But defense looks like it runs in the DNA.
Size-wise, Prince is kind of a mix between a power forward and small forward. But he actually plays like a guard.
Mavericks making a switch here. Terry's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Joel Anthony's checked in for Haslam. Now here's LeBron. He's got 9 with the fadeaway. That one wide left. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Prince dishes to Terry. Marion setting the pick for Prince. Out left to the wing. Here's Kidd. Good and nice assist. From Prince. Kidd's got the lead up to 8 now. For the Mavs. James looking it over. To the middle. They need this. Chandler with the block.
Chandler has exceptional defensive instincts, and in addition to the physical attributes, he blocks and alters a ton of shots.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We're set for the second half. It's the NBA Finals, game number 4. Thanks for joining us. And Prince coming here to Dallas in the offseason. Changing his game, Mike. How do you think that's turned out for him?
From his days with the Clippers, he had a reputation as someone who couldn't win. But playing in the finals has proven that was wrong. Prince has shown a willingness to take a step back offensively, evolve as a player.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 10. Shoots from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so here is Dallas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
What a job. On both ends by Prince. More points than LeBron, and winning this matchup is huge for the Mavs.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. Floats it up for James. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
And so here is Dallas.
The only thing missing from Dirk Nowitzki's trophy case, a title. 2006, the Mavs losing the finals. 2007, after winning MVP in 67 games, Dirk and the Mavs got bounced from the first round.
Those two failures have inspired Nowitzki. He is determined to will his team to victory.
It's off for James. He hasn't been on his scoring game tonight.
Credit Prince. He's been all over LeBron, not allowing anything easy.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him.
I'm standing here with former NBA tough guy, Truck.
Major buzz around downtown Dallas. The basketball world is centered here. So Dallas will get the first possession.
After years of losing with the Clippers, Prince decided to sign with Dallas. He was a 20-point-per-game scorer in Los Angeles, but he joined the Mavs to win a title. Good move by Prince. He's 3 wins away from a ring.
And for the Miami Heat and their coach, Eric Spoelstra, their 13-year veteran Mike Bibby runs the point. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, the superstar wing duo. All-star Chris Bosh at the 4, and Joel Anthony is the center. And the lineup for a hungry Mavericks team looking to even this series. Their head coach is Rick Carlisle. 10-time All-Star Jason Kidd is at the point. The other guard spot, Prince, the defensive stopper. Do-it-all athlete Sean Marion is the wing. 2007 MVP Dirk Nowitzki plays the power forward. And the 7-footer Tyson Chandler in the middle. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. The shot by Wade, no good. And talking about Prince Clark joining the Mavericks, it seems like a move that has really worked out.
And a big reason why, Prince has accepted the role he's been given by Rick Carlisle. With Dirk as the face of the franchise, Prince has been able to focus on defense, complementary scoring, showing a lot of maturity in the process.
You know, Mike, we knew so much about LeBron before he even entered the pros. The expectations have been insane. How much would a title mean to LeBron James?
Things had gotten untenable in Cleveland. This is why he came to Miami, to earn a ring. If he can get a title, you're talking about a player who has accomplished everything at 26 years old.
And the three ball is good.
Known as a pass-first player. That's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
The matchup everyone is tracking tonight, Mike. Prince defending the great LeBron James. What a challenge. Wow.
But Prince is more than up to the task. LeBron's size, athleticism, and skill make him so difficult to check. It's a tough assignment, but Prince is willing to do the work.
Here's Wade. The Mavericks making the shot. To the inside, Bosh. And Bosh gets it to go. Coming off a big game 3.
18 points, some key buckets late. Bosh is a Dallas area native. Extremely excited to play here.
Launches a 3, and that's Prince. That time on the assist by Kidd. Prince has got 8 points.
If Prince is scoring the ball, the Mavs are in great shape.
Floats it up for James. Kicks to Anthony. Back to James. Wade outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Nice move. It's off for James. Prince on him. This is the key matchup of the game tonight.
Now in his 9th year in the league, Prince has embraced the role of defensive stopper in Dallas.
Taking on Kobe during the conference semifinal sweep of the Lakers, Kevin Durant of OKC in the conference finals, now it's LeBron in the finals. Prince doing a great job against these 3 superstars.
Dallas making a switch here. Terry's checked in, and then for Miami, Haslam comes in for Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Bibby. A floater. There's a bucket for Dwayne Wade. So consistent these playoffs.
How about double figures every game, scoring about 25 per. A few 30-plus point nights as well. Wade almost always delivers in the clutch.
Chalk up 2 there.
Rick Carlisle has to love what Prince is giving them offensively.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 10. LeBron outside. Anthony sets the pick for James. Shooting foul. Checked in for Sean Mary. The Heat also changing it up. Bosh comes in for Joel Anthony. And Bibby subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Prince, the pass to Chandler. Off on the layup.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
Now here's Kidd after LeBron James's miss. And the dunk by Prince.
Great athleticism by Prince, hitting it hard.
The Heat trail by 11. Now, here is Bibby. Still without a basket. Bosh, a screen on Kidd. Here's Wade. And Wade with the bucket. Such an elite player.
Amongst 2 guards, only Kobe is better. D-Wade is playing at an incredible level.
And Mike, obviously, the talk of the NBA this year, this Miami team. The Heatles, as they're being called. Boy, did they struggle a bit out of the gates.
Starting the year 9-8. But they figured some things out. Won 20 of their next 21 games to get to 30-9. And they have cruised in the playoffs, losing just 3 games in their 3 Eastern Conference rounds.
And Miami has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Puts up a deep 3. No good from Wade. Mavericks leading by 11. Nowitzki dishes to Prince. No good. Good D by James. Bibby against Terry. Bibby kicks to Wade. LeBron outside. Chandler with the rebound. You know, you watch Prince guarding LeBron tonight, Clark. His dad, Truck, you know him well, also drew some very tough assignments over his career.
Yeah, I'd certainly say Truck checking Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan during his career. Of course, they're really different players. Truck was a grinder, entering the league after going in the 3rd round. Prince, a 2002 lottery pick out of high school. So a big difference there. But defense looks like it runs in the DNA.
Here's Wade following the score by Dallas. Here's LeBron. LeBron, D9. Prince, a huge play.
Well, Prince wants the LeBron assignment. Showing some competitive fight.
Inside, here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
That's the kind of stuff you see from Prince.
It's off for James. He hasn't been on his scoring game tonight.
Credit Prince. He's been all over LeBron, not allowing anything easy.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points. We're set for the second half. It's the NBA Finals, game number 4. Thanks for joining us. The Heat trail by 15. And Prince coming here to Dallas in the offseason. Changing his game, Mike. How do you think that's turned out for him?
From his days with the Clippers, he had a reputation as someone who couldn't win. But playing in the finals has proven that was wrong. Prince has shown a willingness to take a step back offensively, evolve as a player.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Prince. And Prince with the jam.
What a job on both ends by Prince. More points than LeBron, and winning this matchup is huge for the Mavs.
There's the pass to Bibby. LeBron outside. Now, here's Wade, guarded by Marion. Sweet move. And the bucket is good from Wade in deep. Wade's got 10. And Clark, how about the job that Prince is doing on LeBron James?
I love it, Kevin. He's giving LeBron fits, making everything hard for him. Prince is showing everybody he's a winner. Into the second half, Prince outscoring LeBron. A huge effort from Prince.
Prince against LeBron. James a screen on Marion. Wade passes to LeBron. To the left side wing. Got a piece of it. Kidd with the steal. Prince against LeBron. And again, it's Prince. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
He looks aggressive tonight. Prince isn't settling for anything and has found his scoring rhythm.
Of course, one big story tonight is the health of Dirk Nowitzki. D.A., what did you hear at halftime?
Well, I was told during shoot-around today, Dirk was barely able to speak, coughing any time he tried to talk. Now, Mavs doctors are trying to break the fever. Rick Carlisle told me they'll get him some rest whenever they can afford to. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, D.A. Clark, will see how they navigate that. It'll be tough.
It will be tough, Kevin, because you never know how a player is going to be able to perform under those circumstances. But I will tell you this. Oftentimes when a player is not at his best physically, psychologically, and mentally, the concentration level goes up, as does the performance.
And Anthony sends it back. Prince against Bibby. Bosch high post. James outside. Pass to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 6. Bosch a screen on Prince. Bibby misses. Mike, here we are looking at the Mavericks roster. Lots of veterans looking for their first ever championship.
Obviously, Dirk, who has been close. 37-year-old Jason Kidd, one of the best point guards ever. Prince, who has been in the league a long time, former All-Stars like Marion and Peja. This is a team of guys looking for their first.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
From prep to the pros. Prince has been on quite a ride in his basketball career.
Jason Terry has checked in for Sean Marion. Heat also with the sub. Chalmers, he's checked in for Mike Bibby. Wade kicks to Anthony. And Chandler sends it back.
There's the reach from Chandler. Sent it right back.
Miami ball.
.144 left here in the third quarter. Bosch finds Chalmers. 5 to shoot.
The only thing missing from Dirk Nowitzki's trophy case, a title. 2006, the Mavs lose in the finals. 2007, After winning MVP in 67 games, Dirk and the Mavs got bounced from the first round.
Those two failures have inspired Nowitzki. He is determined to will his team to victory.
Chalmers pass to Anthony. Back to Chalmers. Outside, James. Pass to Anthony. Wade on the wing. Over Terry. Wade can't hit. Now the Mavericks with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Prince with the ball. He's picked up by James. Hands it from downtown. Prince has got 33.
Stretching out that defense. Nice three ball from Prince.
On offense, here are the Heat. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Wade sets the pick for Chalmers. Out to Wade. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chandler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Takes a three. Prince can't hit. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Passes it to James. The fader. Miami no good on that time either.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. All right, here we go from American Airlines Center in Dallas. The final quarter of game. Has checked in for Dallas. Prince comes in for Stevenson. And then for Miami, Anthony's checked in for Ilgauskas. Bosch comes in for Udonis Haslem. And James subbed in for Mike Miller. Good on the bucket. And Dallas leading in the 4th quarter. Clark, Prince is doing an incredible job on James tonight.
How about holding the King to single digits? Prince has given everything he has tonight, proving he's definitely a team player, a guy willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Back to Wade. Over Terry. Anthony tips it, but no good. And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
That one falls. Prince has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Prince able to break through the contact inside, taking advantage of that strong build of his.
Wade outside. He kicks it to LeBron. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
Tries the spin move. Prince the pass to Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Wade against Terry. Anthony with the screen on Terry. Wade passes to Anthony. And a wide open look for James. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. For 3, Prince misses. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bibby kicks to James. Terry against Wade. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
And it's Prince penetrating. And Prince with the jam.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
Bibby against Perea. Bibby passes to LeBron. Hits the 3-point.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Prince with it. Wade picks him up. Kicks it out to Prince. Terry the pass to Prince. Back to Terry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Haywood's checked in for the Mavericks.
Told you, let some G's are crazy.
Down low. The pass to Bibby. Dishes at the Wade.
You be like, are y'all friendly? You be like, are y'all friendly?
Perhaps too little, too late.
But you respect them for playing at the string.
And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Berea. Here's Wade. There's the buzzer. The Mavericks even this series in 2 wins apiece. And the big story,
I'll hit you back later, gang.
under 10 points.
Say again.
LeBron's head by the end of this game. Sticking to him, really giving him everything he could handle. You talk about rewriting your legacy. We're seeing that with Prince in this series.
Like we are indeed, and Dallas looking to avenge that finals loss to Miami 5 years ago, Clark. A step closer now to the title.
Well, it's a 3-game series now, fellas. Game 5 here, then Game 6, and perhaps Game 7 in Miami. This is anybody's series.
And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you next time.
Thank you, sir. Prince, people are calling this one of the greatest individual defensive efforts in the NBA Finals history. Keeping LeBron James under 10 points for the first time in 433 consecutive contests. How do you respond to that?
Defense is a team-wide thing, and you don't stop somebody like LeBron James all by yourself. I was just doing my best to play my part.
Prince, right here.
Right in the back.
Do you think you've unlocked the secret to slowing down LeBron?
No, someone like LeBron, he's going to bounce back. You just got to do your best and pray that he misses some shots he usually doesn't.
So what do you think was the key to tonight's victory, if not for your defense?
Dirk. Yeah, fighting through his illness the way he did. He gave us that spark. And he's the leader of this team. And seeing him gut through something the way he did, man, that's inspirational. It inspired me, that's for sure. If you want to be remembered, you got to win titles.
Nobody cares about how many points you score in the regular season if you can't back it up when it counts.
Yeah, you don't have to be humble like